Among Us is getting a show. Now, don't misunderstand me from those 10 seconds of pure unadulterated laughter. That was acting. The same kind of acting you will see in the Among Us show. Okay. I'm being serious now. Among Us is getting a show. Here's how. Among Us, for those of you who don't know, was a chaotic social deduction game that spiked in popularity in 2020, which was already 2 years after its initial release in 2018. Hey, anyone else finding it sus that Among Us's popularity ran around the same time as COVID? Almost as if Inner Sloth planned for a worldwide pandemic to force people to play their dying game. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. And shit, that marketing strategy actually worked. Me, your mom, your dad, your grandma's adopted cousin's dog, and everyone else played that game. Religiously even. I still have flashbacks of going to fix the lights and electrical, and I swear I saw you pop out that vent. You could play this game on your console, your PC, or if you were a caveman, on your phone. Now, 3 years later, people still play the game, but not nearly as much as it was in its peak. So, imagine my surprise when I wake up, do my daily routine of hitting the gym, do 10 deadlifts, 3 pull-ups, and of course, I finish off with 50 squats. Yes, I definitely go to the gym, you can tell. And I come home to see online that Among Us is getting a show. And it's being made by this guy. If you don't know who this is, how dare you? How dare you? This is Owen Dennis, the creator of Infinity Train, one of the last great shows made by Cartoon Network before being shipped off to HBO Max, and then a couple of years later being taken out back and shot dead before it had any chance to properly show its quality, meeting the same fate as Inside Job and Gravity Falls. At least, those shows had some sort of ending, but it was so obvious that Owen was only halfway through realizing his goal. Even with 4 seasons, and 2 of those seasons only happened because of fans rebelling against HBO Max and forcing their hand.
But Cola, if he had 4 seasons, how was he not able to realize his goal?
Well, PNG of a totally real person that I know. That's because Infinity Train was an anthology series that had different main characters each season and got pretty dark at times. But actually, you know what? I don't want to spoil it. Go watch it for yourself.
But didn't HBO Max get rid of it on all their platforms and you can no longer stream it unless you buy it digitally?
There be other ways. So yeah, Owen Dennis will serve as creator and executive producer on the Among Us show under his overall deal with CBS Studios. The series is based on the premise of the game. Members of your crew have been replaced by an alien shapeshifter intent on causing confusion, sabotaging the ship, and killing everyone in sight. Root out the imposter or fall victim to its murderous designs. Titmouse, who animated shows like Big Mouth and Star Trek Lower Decks, will serve as the animation studios for this series. No network or streamer is currently attached, but those conversations are said to be ongoing. Let's hope it's a good one that wouldn't kill it after season 1. Owen said a while back on his blog that he is working on 2 game adaptations, turning them into adult comedies, where one has themes about trust and othering, which is clearly Among Us, while the other has themes about actualization, abandonment, and how modern capitalism interacts with our sense of self. I wonder what that show could be. Give me your best guesses in the comments down below. My guess? It's Earthworm Jim. I mean, that game series needs a revival of some kind. My main takeaway is that it is going to be an adult comedy series, and I trust Owen to do good things with that. But actually, now that I think about it, I know Infinity Train was good, and I liked it, and it had many iconic moments. But those of you who watched the series, now think for a second. Can you tell me the funniest joke or scene that you remember from Infinity Train? I'll give you 5 seconds. See? You can't think of one, right? I'm not saying that makes Infinity Train a bad show. It's just that, the humor isn't very memorable. but the character development and interactions felt very personable. But maybe with the freedom of being an adult comedy, Owen Dennis's Among Us might actually be very good. I mean, he worked on regular show, and at times that was basically not for kids. So yeah, give me your thoughts. Do you think it's gonna be a great show or another Velma? And what do you think the other show he is working on is? Earth One Jim, I need you, please. Cola out.